Yo, CBC Boxing. Yo, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. So look, if there's one fight I'm looking forward to, if there's one fight that I'm looking forward to this year, it's Triple D versus Joe Joyce. You know what? I was even surprised that this fight was even going to go ahead. I didn't think it was going to go ahead because they postponed the first one, obviously because of coronavirus, and then now we have the second fight. Well, the postponed fight, which is now taking place this Saturday, uh, 28th of November on BT. But listen, between the both fighters, I'm tied between the two, man. I don't know what way it's gonna go, but for some reason, I'm more leaning towards Joe Joyce. I don't know what it is. I'm just more leaning towards Joe Joyce, and I think it's just because of his extensive amateur record, man. And you know the fact that quite a few people have been saying, "Ah, Joe Joyce obviously is the older fighter, so he's got more wear and tear." That's not really necessarily true because he started late. He started his career late. He started his career at 22. You know, before I think he used to play rugby, and then he might have done a 100-meter sprint or something like that. But he's 22, and his extensive amateur record, man. He's fought Usyk in that build-up. He's gone through the ABAs, European Championships. He's even gone through to the Olympics, to the Olympic final. He's a silver medalist, and even that final. Oh, who was the guy he was fighting? Was it Yotta? They was fighting, but unfortunately he didn't get the gold medal. But it was very, very close, very, very close. And he stands at 6'6". He's solid. You know, George. He's not the in terms of the fights that he's had. It's not of the best quality. That's the thing. It's not of the best quality, but for some odd reason, the guy just seems to get the job done. You know, he's got an excellent chin, very, very awkward, and he's a tank, man. And what I mean by that is his stamina. That guy can is a workhorse. He's a complete workhorse. I was listening to an Anthony Joshua interview, which happened a couple months back, and he was talking about the differences between sparring Dubois and Joe Joyce, and he was saying how Joyce is a workhorse, man. If it's gonna go to the late rounds, then Joyce. That's what a few of the previous sparring partners have said. They've all really said the same thing. You know, Fabio Wardley, David Price. They've all said if it goes later into the later rounds, Joyce is gonna take it, and if it's early, then Triple D Dubois is gonna take it, man. But I really, really do think that Joyce might do it, man. Earlier, I was listening to an interview with one of his trainers. He was saying that in terms of bone density, he's 7 times higher than the average human. Obviously, he's 6'6" and he's solid, but that was quite surprising. You know, I think I went to the was it the Stavern fight? Who was the guy who? Yeah, I think it was Stavern. It was the Eubank De Gale undercard, and he was so slow. People in the stadium was even booing. That's how slow he was moving. But then he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? He just put pressure on you. Don't get me wrong. Triple D is good, man. He's got an excellent jab. I think he's had like 13 fights. He's looked good, man, against a technical fighter like Nathan Gorman. He beat him, knocked him out. He also went 12 rounds with Kevin Johnson, which isn't really the greatest thing you should do. You should be sparking someone like Kevin Johnson out. I think Joshua took him out in, was it 3 rounds or something like that? To go 12 rounds against someone as old as Kevin Johnson, that's not very, very good. But he didn't look that great on his fight. But at the end of the day, you're getting the rounds in, you know what I mean? You're getting the rounds in. But yeah, man, for some reason, I don't know what it is, I'm just leaning more towards Joyce just because of that amateur pedigree that he's got. You know, that he's fought Usyk, like I said. He's had all those amateur fights. Daniel Dubois is a little bit inexperienced here, and he might get caught out. And because of Joyce, don't get me wrong, Dubois is strong, but Joyce, he's solid, man. He knows how to use that power. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. An intriguing fight because it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? It can go either way. Any man can take it, but for some reason, Joyce, the 33-year-old, I'm just going to go for his experience, man, because that's all I can really do at this stage. It's so early in their careers. You know what I'm saying? I think this is only going to be like 12th, Joyce's 12th fight, and Dubois' 15th. But this is the step-up fight for them to see what level they are. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be an excellent, excellent fight. I'm looking forward to it. What way do you guys think it's going to go? Is it Joyce or Dubois? Boy, I can't wait. CBC, I'm out.